Alright folks, hope you're well. Welcome to Swinging Licks Part 6. This time working with some 6 arpeggios, chromatic notes, a bit of mixolydian again, but some different shapes than what I've used in the past, and sort of some quirky little chord moments as well. So as always, please like and subscribe. Check out Patreon, maybe join the free tier just to keep up to date with what's happening, or join one of the paid tiers where you can download all the content from all these lessons, the backing tracks, the PDF files, the guitar profiles as well, so you can speed up and slow down all this stuff. Thanks for listening to my stuff on Spotify and all that malarkey. Hope you enjoy the lesson. Let's get stuck in. Okay then, so the first thing we're going to do then, I'll show you just the chords that I'm using over this. So I'm just going over a 1 and a 4 really, but I've put a little quirk in there. So we're starting off with this B6, okay? So it's just like going Okay, so the B6 then, we've just got fret 7 on string 6, fret 6 on string 4, and then we've got fret 8 on string 3, and then fret 7 on string 2. Okay, so that's our first chord, that's our 1. And then we go to the 4 chord, and we're just going to do your typical E9 on that point. Okay, which is just fret 7 on string 5, fret 6 on string 4, fret 7 on strings 2 and 3. And then I could have stayed on that, but I thought I'd do something just slightly a bit more quirky with it this time. So I changed it to this E minor 6. Which makes it sound a bit darker. I just thought it sounded quite cool. So what we have then from there is just going. So that is just 7 on string 5, 5 on string 4, and then we've got 6 on string 3, and then 5 on string 2. Yeah, so 7, 5, 6, 5. So what we should have then is this. Okay, and like I said, that is on the backing track, which you can download from Patreon. Okay, so the next thing we'll do then, I'll show you obviously the solo and where it's coming from regards the arpeggios and stuff, and these chromatic notes that I'm putting in as well. So that's our first bit. So that's in B over the 1. So the actual arpeggio, we've got this 6 arpeggio. Okay, or yeah, so that pattern itself, if I show the pattern first, we've got 7 on string 6, so 7, and then we go 6, 9 on string 5, 6, 9 on string 4, and then you can have an 8 on string 3, and then 7, 9 on string 2, and then 7 on string 1. Yeah, and that would fit nicely over that 6. Okay, so that just goes over there. So that's our pattern, that's our first shape, and that's where I'm taking this solo from. But I'm putting chromatics in, and it's really easy, to be fair. So if you've got 7 on string 6, we're just going to go 7, and then string 5, we're going to go 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're putting every note in between that arpeggio. And do the same on string 4. You know, we've got all these notes which aren't relevant, but they work. You know, so it all fits. And because you're climbing through those chromatic notes, we're climbing to the notes that are within the key and the arpeggio. You know, so we land there, you can hear it, it fits. So like I said, so 7, then 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then all we do there, we do a slide from 7 to 8, and then hit 9 on string 4, which takes us back to the root again. Yeah? Yeah, and we're just doing that twice, that little slide from 7 to 8. You know, so you think that's like your minor third, if you're thinking major. Yeah, major, minor third. Okay, so that's our first pattern. Like I said, that is all coming from this 6 arpeggio, okay? Okay, and then the other great thing about this little lick I've put together, this little solo, we're sort of taking the same patterns, you know, so there's nothing overly complicated. So the second one is very similar again. Yeah, so we're starting from the root of the B again here. So we've got 9, and the actual shape is just this. Yeah, so if you had 9 on string 4, and then went 8, 11 on string 3, and then 9, 12 on string 2, to 11 on string 1, that would be our shape. Yeah, you can hear they're just the same, but an octave above. And we're going to do the same idea now. We're going to just put all those passing notes in there as well. Okay, so we've got 9 on string 4, and we're going to go 8, 9, 10, 11 on string 3, then 9, 10, 11, 12 on string 2, and then we're going to hit 10 on string 1. We're going to slide it to 11, so think, you know, minor third to the major there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And it's just 2 slides again. Okay. And I'm sliding that with my second finger, and then going to my ring finger on fret 12. And I'm doing the same on the first pattern as well, so I'm sort of keeping the same finger order really, and I suppose that sort of helps to not get jumbled up, you know, tripping over your fingers when you're playing it. Yeah. Okay. After that, then it moves to the E, which is our 4 chord, which we now know does an E9, but then it goes and does a cheeky E minor 6. Okay, and at this point we're actually going to go mixolydian. I've been leaning hard on the mixolydian these last few lessons. It just sounds good with this sort of stuff. But I'm going to do it in a different way than I've done some of the shapes on the last few lessons. So we're hitting that E9, and instead of me doing this pattern, which I've showed you before, which sits right by that E, E7, E9, we're going to do it slightly different this time. It's actually exactly the same pattern over the 6 strings, which is really cool. So we're going to go 10, 9, 7 on string 1, 10, 9, 7 on string 2. Yeah, and then we just take that pattern, we transfer it to strings 3 and 4, but we drop it down and we go 7 6 4 7 6 4. Yeah, you can see that's the same shape, isn't it? Slide it up, strings 2. We're going to do the same again now. We're going to go to strings 5 and 6, and we're going to move it across again, and we're going to drop down now to fret 5. Yeah, it's exactly the same notes. And then we're going to open it up on the E, because we're on the E. Yeah? So that's what it is. And now I'm just doing a bit of that sort of classic sort of rockabilly, rock and roll, swing, jump blues sort of a thing. So I'm just sliding to fret 4, you know, on string 6, which would be the 3rd note of your E mixolydian. Yeah, so like I said, so what we're doing then is going 10 9 7 on string 1, 10 9 7 on string 2, 7 6 4 on string 3, 7 6 4 on string 4, 5 4 2 on string 5, 5 4 2 on string 6, open on string 6, takes you to the root of the E. And that's just like a really cool pattern because it's exactly the same shape, isn't it, you know? You know, like I said, I could have run down the pattern like this. You know, or I could have used it here. Or here. But those are all different shapes, which are all important. You know, we need to know this stuff. But this is just a cool, nice, easy little lick we can just use and drop in because it's the same pattern. Okay, so what we should have then is and that's it, and that's just going over this like I said, this 6. And that is it. So like I said, you know, check out the Patreon, check out the tabs on there, the guitar profile, the PDF tab, the scale chart, and the backing track to download as well and jam along to. And I'll do some more. I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.